taken.
Yeah, that's all right, bud. Hello there, people of the Arosæte Anglican kin, folks of Feinzerfen Sidda, and folks of Wulfingershalf and brothers and sisters of Wulfingershalf. Today we have Gareth here, we have Race.
Yo.
They're linemen and will be regularly attending the Arosæte Kinblots, and my brother.
Hello, folks.
Reese Nicholson, also known as Little Bayhorn.
Way.
Today is Æcerblót. It's the month time moon is known as Solmonaþ, also meaning cake month in modern English. Moderately translated, I'll just come up to the floorboard, into February. Welcome everybody. We'll start with the normal runic exercise chant, then we will begin.
I'll make some beer for as well because
Ready?
I'm going to need a bit of room.
When you're ready.
I'll be on my side here.
Are you going to do it over there?
Yeah.
Now, Gaz and Reese are the space now, but they are here, so they have room to
Stretch
perform
arms
the
out.
Exercises.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
I'll probably hit that.
Here we go. As we meditate, lowering the energies through our body, the groin, down the legs.
Inwards.
Through your forehead, through your face, down the chin, chest, groin, down to the bottom.
Inwards.
Forehead, your nose, chin, your chest, into your groin, and to the bottom, and
Inwards.
here we go.
Fucking wood.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's alright.
Here we go.
It's alright.
For Sapphire carry around this half. All of you fellows keep this thrift. For Sapphire carry for the Leod hammering grendels into flight. If you guys want to sing as well.
For Norway, or this our half. Put in God's spears, I am your bane, and you will know my heathen name. For Norway, or this our half. Stuff I carry around this half, and all of you fellows keep this thrift. For stuff I carry from the layer, hammering grendels into flight. For Norway, or this our half. But in God's spears I am your bane, and you will know my heathen name. For Norway, or this our half. For stuff I carry from this half, and all of you fellows keep this thrift. For stuff I carry round the layout, hammering grendels into flight. Through Norway, or this our half. But in God's spears I am your bane, and you will know my heathen name. For Norway, or this our half.
There we go. Welcome everybody. And now we must blow the horn. Do you want to do that, brother? So Reese has the horn. Well done, brother. Right. I'll share the mead out if you guys wish to use your pop.
Where's
Then that's
my horn tank in now?
absolutely fine.
It's
Oh,
by the
oh no, I've got your one, brother. Sorry about that.
Oh, well, thank you.
Picked up yours, more Masaki. Dude, I've done that, Chris.
Look, it's
the
not
last
cherry.
moot.
Look, it's not cherry this time.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Here, Alex, come round here, pal.
Oh, yeah. Cheers, yo. Put her on here, yo. Right.
I'll add the beverages today, brother.
Yeah.
No, that's
No,
Reese's, and he's got to have. Oh. Yeah, right.
Go on.
Try and make it last for toast as well.
Oh, I plan on to, don't worry.
You need me. You don't want to spike my drink off your.
Oh, no, yeah.
Tonight.
Oh, no.
Ah, mead. Drink of the gods.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come round in here, guys.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
It's fantastic.
Right. Just got to grab the more stuff.
Well, it's
I'll
almost
let you
done.
guys sort the drinks out, and then I'll have one.
If you need more gas, there's more here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, do you want me to just pass you the hammer? Because it'll make reaching it a lot easier.
No, it's fine. I'll do it with this. This is what we had at the service.
That'll be fine. Half a tank, you're right.
We'll do it with the hammer and nothing but to say.
You can't.
I want to make use of this.
Don't worry. You can start without me, don't worry. I'll catch up.
Alfanor, in your name, may these beverages be hallowed. Funnel whale, funnel whale, funnel whale,
Funnel
funnel whale,
whale.
funnel whale, 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 funnel whale. Okay, now what we're going to do, oh, I know what I've got to do, I've got to pour some into the offering bowl. What I'll do is I'm going to pour a bit of mead into that. If you guys are okay with that,
Yeah, I'm
No
good.
problem.
I will cleanse and then cleanse you guys with this. So, funnel whale. Just got to walk around the half again. Sorry about this. Funnel whale. 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 There we go. Hail Warden, we honour your ways. Here we go. Yeah, let me just get past you now. All good, break. There we go. Hail King Ikel, first king and founding forebear of Mercia. Hail Almanbacha, local lairdsman of the Arosæte, you who are our forebears of our land of Mercia, and he who is also lairdsman of the Arosæte. Hail Hengist and Horsa of Kent, Siak's founding forebears, first to make their first to take the first of the seven kingdoms. Hail Woofa, you first king to rule East Anglia, and we recognise you as the upholding forebear of Wolfingus Half. We hail this Kimblot of the Arosæte. We hail a Klingus Half. We hail Wolfingus Half. We hail Gewis Half that is sadly no longer active. Siga Anglican.
Siga Anglican.
Siga Fensida.
Siga Fensida.
Siga Arosæte.
Siga Arosæte.
Siga Veins of Fensida.
Siga Finds of Fensida.
Fantastic, okay. This blot we give hail to the Wæne and the lords and ladies of healing. We also bid Wæne, Lord Waldor of the winter, farewell and welcome the Ēse back with the summer elements. Æcerblót was a time where we would bless our lands and ask for healing, casting out Uttengard energies and plague from the previous wheel, and bringing wealth, crop and Innegard energy for the new. This time of wheel, our forebears gave healing herbs to the halves, flame, and to the weohfods, as well as beads. It is an offering to bring the land back to good health after a hard winter. This time, to our Scandinavian cousins, they call it furry. Furry is the Icelandic name for the personification of frost or winter in northern Germanic or Scandinavian mythology, and also the name of the fourth winter month in the Icelandic calendar. Again was the passing of midwinter, where they would also meet, likely ask the gods for land blessings as we do. Winter was harder for them, what resulted in them invading our lands, as Eru, as well as Eru, known today as Ireland, and Francia, France, that is southern western Germania, and ruled by the first converted Germanic tribes, the Franks, what was shared with the Britons, who was the Bretons. Later they would gave hospitality to let Norse Lord Rollo settle, forming the Norman Orcs. It was a band of Danes, converted under Frankish culture. This was all due to the lands having harder wealth, meaning the gods most likely wished to challenge them. But for us, our challenge was to face them and make them accept our land terms. If you repeat after me.
Yeah.
Hail our forebears of Germanic heathen ways.
Hail our forebears of Germanic heathen ways.
Brilliant. This form of the festival is also linked to Thunor, Thor, who is also said to have elements of healing. In the days of our forebears, around 541, and lasted as early as an early pandemic for 8 years. Calming down around 549, the plague was called Justinian and involved symptoms of boils around the groin and armpits, as well as other common plagues. Symptoms such as common cold symptoms we suffer today. This caused thousands of deaths to our forebears once it entered Europe. To help resolve this, our forebears most likely prayed to Ea or A, being her common name, A, being her little source but possible Old English name. A is said to be a Valkyrie and head of the Valkyrie under Freyr or Frigg. She is also known as the goddess of healing and is most likely more Wæne due to being part of Freyr's people. Today herbs I shall give to her as well as the rest of the Wæne. You can repeat after me. Hal A, healing goddess of the Valkyrie.
Hail our healing goddess of the Valkyrie.
You who serves Frigg well.
You who serves Frigg well.
Brilliant. Thanks, lads. Waldor is said to begin to end his winter elements. He ruled the Ēse and Wæne for 9 wheels when Woden was cast out for dressing inappropriately in the presence of the Ēse and Wæne during their conflict. Waldor at the time being Woden's biggest rival and was voted as chief of the gods for Woden's 9-year banishment. Woden returned after 9 years and was restored as chief god and Elfheider. He's also known as the Mad One. If you could repeat after me again. Hail Waldor!
Hail Waldor!
Hail Elfheider Woden!
Hail Elfheider Woden!
Now we see the return of Sunna and the light of Baldai as the Ēse bring back times of light. If you could repeat again. Hail Sunna!
Hail Sunna!
Hail Baldai!
Hail Baldai!
Brilliant. The other view is Freyr and Odd are separate deities, but if are the same, well, in my Anglican views they are the same, but you know, more Scandinavian, Northern Germanic, they're seen as separate. But if seen the same, the Dweorg story of the necklace can be understood why Woden, most likely known as Odd at the time, was angry with her. As consequence, Odd made Frigg take on the element of war, as well as love making to Middle-earth mortal kings go to war. In return of succession, the necklace would be returned. If you could repeat after me. Hail Freyr and Odd!
Hail Freyr and Odd!
Excellent. Hail Mother Nerthus, mother of Ingwi and Freyr, and one of the mother goddesses, goddess of cattle, and one of nature goddess. To you we hail, hoping you will help us keep peace and happiness this real. Hail Mother Nature and the return of life. If you can repeat after me again. Hail Mother Nerthus, Mother to Nature and Earth.
Hail Mother Nerthus, Mother to Nature and Earth.
The Wēohfod was said to only fight when they really had to, and was lords and ladies of peace. They were said to be more natureable and spiritual. As we are still in winter, I feel it is also important to continue to ask Waldor and Hrefa, also known as Ulla and Skadi, our Lord and Lady of Winter, to keep giving us blessings in their winter elements. We ask Waldor to ease with winds, as well as Hedingus, who's also the one-year father of Ingwe, but I think he gets that in a minute, and him and Hrefa to be good with snow. Waldor was said to be at battle with the Ēse and Wæne at one point for leadership of the Ēse at winter times. Waldor won this battle, putting Woden into exile for 9 years. Woden eventually found his way back to the Ēse throne. Time is not recorded, but it was a 9-year period. This is a bit of an older script. Most likely after he found and discovered the mastery of the runes, he slayed the worm as stated in the 9 noble herbal charms. This time of wheel is also called Solmonaþ, meaning cake month. It is also the time where our forebears would give offerings of cakes to the gods, as well as herbs. Cakes came in many forms in the times of our forebears, and was also seen mainly as bread too. A perfect example of this was King Alfred of Wessex, who started to unite England as we know today, the land, who was made to take refuge in Athelney in the Kingdom of Wessex. After the Danes temporarily captured Winchester, Alfred pitched in to support the villagers in Athelney. He told one of the villagers he made cakes, what was bread. The villager told him off as they was burned, and not knowing who he really was. Alfred did not take this as an offence, but a learning curve from the lady. In times of our heathen forebears, cakes would have been scattered in halves and to the wights over fields to ask the gods and help harvest in the land, and of course to provide food for our forebears. This time of wheel is also said to be remembrance of Valley, being where the actual day, modernly known as Valentine's Day, comes from. The Danes kept remembrance time alive. This remembrance time. We remember when Valley took justice upon Hod for his blind attack on Baldai, tricked with the mistletoe by the trickster god Luca. This day is remembered on the 14th day of this moon. The dark spears again made Valley into a mortal aspect of a saint and of love, making it what many know today as Valentine's Day. If you could repeat after me, please. Hail Valley!
Hail Valley!
And here comes the massive hail at the end, so if you could repeat again. Hail Hedingus!
Hail Hedingus!
Hail Ingwe!
Hail Ingwe!
Hail Frail!
Hail Frail!
Hail Ar!
Hail Ar!
Hail Weg!
Hail Weg!
Hail Nerthus!
Hail Nerthus!
Hail Funno!
Hail Funno!
Hail Waldor!
Hail Waldor!
Hail Hrefa!
Hail Hrefa!
Hail Woden!
Hail Woden!
Hail Valley!
Hail Valley!
Hail Alfred!
Hail Alfred!
Hail Laird Manbacha!
Hail Manbacha!
Hail Eklingus!
Hail Eklingus!
Hail Hengus and Horsa!
Hail Hengus and Horsa!
Hail Wuffa!
Hail Wuffa!
Siga Eklingus Ha!
Siga Eklingus Ha!
Siga Wolfingus Ha!
Siga Wolfingus Ha!
Siga Guis Ha!
Siga Givis Ha!
Sadly no longer with us. Siga bloodline of the Arosæte.
Siga bloodline of the Arosæte.
Siga Angelkin.
Siga Angelkin.
Siga Fernsida.
Siga Fernsida.
Siga Finds a Fernsida.
Siga Finds a Fernsida.
Wassuhal.
Wassuhal.
Drink out.
Drink out.
Okay, so now's the part where we will spread herbs among the half, but first, Reese, if you're okay to bring the camera, and we are going to go and bury the bread in the garden and offer it to the land spirits. And we will offer it to the gods and the forebears. So luckily I have a tray. This is why I cleaned up the garden.
Yeah.
Got no more luck, we will probably still
Step in
find
something.
Symbel species. What we'll do is we'll go by the Ēse and Wæne again. Patch a little hole there. What I'm going to do, a little bit of bread in the ground, and we'll sow that in. Sow that into the ground, and there we go. Is anyone else race? You're going to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next.
Hold
Yeah.
the camera. Take the trowel.
Right. What I'm going to do is just rip a bit off of there.
Yeah. Okay.
Gaz, if you'd hold that for us, mate.
You got it?
Yeah, I've got it.
Brilliant. There we go. That's it, brother. Let's tap it down. Well done. Well done, brother. Gaz, are you going to go?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Leornere Gareth. Or we've actually discovered the old English name for Gareth is Gazwitch, yeah. And I'll show you that after blót.
Mine's is English.
Yeah.
And race, we know race. Little Bayum probably mean, well, it's the same name.
Yeah.
There's my brother. Well done, Gaz. Race, you're going to bury the last bit?
Yeah.
Good man. Yeah, just stick the whole chunk in. If you go around that side.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
I was going to say, your friend, hold that in.
Yeah, you could do, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll log it in for you then, pal. Really no need for that tin foil now, is there?
Well done, bud. Very good. Awesome.
Stay there for a few seconds.
Alright, bye. Well done, brother. Cheers for that, bud.
You're welcome.
Right, we'll return to the hall. There we go. We have now given an offering to the land. And for the second part, this is the easy part. What we'll do is it is a time of healing. What represents healing? Herbs. So,
Wanna go in this house?
no, that's what I'm going to say.
Oh.
So I'll sprinkle herbs. They won't attract rats or things. They are simply elements of tree that have the ability to heal. So you'll want to take a little handful and we'll just spread them over the wheel and stuff over the side weohfod. You alright, Race?
Yeah, I'll find you.
I'll give you a handful of them, my mate. But that's all you got to do is just spread them round. And what we'll do, that's it.
I've gone across this one.
Spread them round. We'll bless the half as well. There we go, lads. Should we leave the song for today, bruv?
Yeah.
We haven't really got one planned just yet, but that'll be at a King's half.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, bud, you spoke something.
No.
Alright.
I had mud on my tracks of bomb, so I'll be alright.
Alright, sorry about that,
Either way.
bud. Right, so there ends the honouring of blót, and now it is time for the Symbel, where we will toast things that either we need guidance with, healing, or we are thankful for. So, here we go. This is the part we all enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'll let you
A
leave.
bit further, mate. So, my first toast today. Wow. God's me and Reese, it's fair to say God's knows have been through absolutely loads the past moon and this one. With two members of our family very close in hospital. Another member of my family on my mother's side still very critically ill. And just over the last 2 days, I won't go into it loud, but there's been a bit of darkness in my personal path as well. And it's in a bit of a complicated situation, whether it will mend or whether it will be to be. But I ask Free or Goddess of Love to guide me with that. I also ask Art, it's the perfect time for healing as well, both as stated in the reading.
Yeah.
Art of healing, Thunor, who's also one of our deities of healing, and Helith, not to be confused with Hela or Hala, is also said to be another goddess, or some believe god of healing. So to my family healing and to this new difficult situation I'm in, please guide me through it for what's best, Flail, and please mend my family, get them safe and well. Wassel Hal.
Wassel.
Guys, can I say anything, bud?
Just obviously good health to my family and friends.
Yeah.
And also a big congratulations to Regional 18 for yesterday's victory.
Yeah.
Wassel
Hal. Brother?
For my first toast, I'd like to offer thanks to Thunor for giving me strength, and also healing those 2 family members who have now had their operations.
Yeah.
But thankfully, the one under that procedure was our younger cousin. He's back home now, but still recovering. But what matters is he's at home and in safe hands. Wassel.
Wassel Hal. Race? Davis? You got one or?
I'm happy for my husband, from the love from the gods, for getting engaged with my fiance. So
Wassel Hal.
Wassel.
Wassel Hal.
And congratulations again, mate.
Congratulations, mate.
Congratulations.
My second toast is more of a nicer one, well actually very nice. 2 friends of mine this moon have become engaged to their partners on a more happier note. Yeah, one here is Leornere man Rhys Davis. He's a Leornere man, as is Gareth. That's the word for Leornere man. And he has just become engaged to his with man. Congratulations to him. The other one is to one of my brothers at work, Sean Fox, who he believes in his own way of our gods, but not in the way we worship them. Well, at least he hasn't worshipped with us in that way, but but he's a good friend, and I'm very pleased for him and his with friend, shield maiden, as he would call it, Nadine. So to them, and also second toast is always to my brothers of a Klingershalf or Fingershalf, and to our spiritual advisor Leorfod, who can't be with us. So to our elder blót Chris, to Ian, Wolfman Ian, the half bearer, to our stonemason brother Steph, to our sister Amy that can't be here today, to Tally in Tallison in Wulfingus down in East Anglia, and to Leorfod, our spiritual advisor, and to my kin, of course, my family, and to all my other good friends who who weren't here today. Wassel Hal.
Wassel.
Gaz?
Obviously, congratulations to Reeds on your engagement, and also to Sean and Zine on their engagements. Wassel.
Wassel Hal. Brother?
For my second toast, it is the second one, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the second one, I'd like to obviously the congratulations goes to the couples that are engaging, same as usual.
Yeah.
But I'd also like to give another toast to my other cousin, who I've been going round helping with, because he's got 2 spaniel, collie, crossbreed dogs. They're medium-sized dogs, but they're still very hyper and energetic. But the past week I've been going around helping him, so I've been playing my part and seen that the dogs become more laid back and sensible.
Yeah.
And they've been good, even though shall I say his twin brothers come out of the hospital.
Yeah.
But the dogs have been calm, so how well done.
How well
done. My second toast for victory from yesterday, from bringing back some silverware for the crew,
Excellent.
from against the Welsh.
Well done for the way. Well done, brother.
Well done.
Well done. Third and final toast. Again, race here for your victory yesterday at football. Bringing home the silver to the lands of the Arosæte to Redditch United, not just to Redditch United but for this disability as well. So well done, brother, for that. Also, I want to give a toast to to my cousin Nathan, my grandmother Evelyn, and to my dad, who's been driving non-stop to make sure my uncle is in the best hands he can be in and comfortable, getting me to work still with everything going on, helping my mum out with what's going on her side, to my nan, who's had a lot going on with the, with the modern council messing around with her house. Won't go into that. To make things better at home for when my uncle returns. She's been going through a very difficult time. And of course to my cousin Nathan, who's been hacked to hold his house as well. And the dogs, his huns, his dogs have been it's hard for them. I don't know what's going on. And they've all been absolutely golden. And we're glad to be able to, be part of your path and help all of you with this hard time. And it's hard for anyone in our kin. So, also, I haven't given much honour to the gods in these toasts, so I have to do that. So to all the gods of this time, to Funor, to Ar, to goddess, the Lady Ar, to Wuldor, to Warden, my upholding deity Ingwe, to the Klingasarf upholding deity, and of course Mono as well. To all the Ēse and Wæne as always, what's so hard?
Drink ale.
Yes.
My third and final toast. Obviously, we'll go to February 19th.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yes.
our Redditch United. Hopefully, do well at tournaments.
Yeah.
And hopefully both teams do well.
Yeah.
Do well.
Yeah.
And obviously to the guards as well.
What's ale?
What's ale?
Drink ale.
Good toast, guys. Well done. Brilliant toast. I know you're not on my team, but you're still Redditch United. Either way.
Separate faction within one army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother Nicholson.
Oh yes.
Last toast.
Sorry, I guess the means quite a bit, but the point
Last
is.
toast now, bro. Yeah.
So this final toast. The only thing I can really think about are the good things going ahead. Like now, obviously, I think the worst is coming to pass. Now I know it's going back to the last two toasts about family recovery and everything, but I feel like I have done lots this week. So what's out to me?
Yeah. You have what's out to you, but no, that's fine.
That's right.
Drink ale.
Whatever you want with that, drink out.
Since I feel like I've played my part.
Yeah.
I've helped
that's
out
fine,
well.
brother. I think one with a bit of self-acceptance.
Yeah.
Race.
Well, from the third and final one,
Yeah.
I am happy for all three of you,
Thank
and
you.
for the sacrifice, helping
Yeah.
you guys and protecting you.
Yeah.
But
We all play our part.
we will do. We will play our parts.
Yeah.
But for later tonight, it'll be a feast. We will.
Yes, there will.
Hey.
So a nice
Okay,
feast.
I'll message Rich about that. What's so how?
What's
What's
that?
that?
Drink ale.
So I've got one fourth and final toast as well. Like I say, it's hard times, but I just want to thank, you brother as always today for lovely blót, and of course to our linemen here, Gareth and Reese.
Boys.
Davis, Reese, I know you intend on returning to a Klingasarf on Saturday
This Saturday, yes,
for,
I will be.
to do it all again, and with the rest of the half. Gareth, I know you got stuff going on and you can't be there right now, but thank you for a lovely blót today, and I really appreciate you coming down, and I hope we can do this a lot more, all four of us, because this is lovely today.
Yep.
And what's so how?
Drink
ale.
ale.
Drink ale.
Drink ale.
Drink ale. And yeah, I think that ends a fantastic blót today. As we are under a roof in a temple sort of like hall, I know we ain't got like 20 people minimum, but I guess you could use the word of been sort of like would you say
Hair quad.
weird?
Her Gwed. That's what it
attempt,
was,
you know, acting her weird for this
Yeah.
block. I know there's a certain like amount and roof you have to be under, but I just like
We've
the
got
word.
the
I'm not
roof.
gonna lie. Yeah, I just like the word. You know, or some would say acting blotter.
Not just that, but you can't really fit 20 people in here, can you?
No,
No,
you
yeah,
can't.
fit
No.
like
You could fit-
Definitely
like
not.
this, like-
You could fit one family in here, but you can't have a community's where.
No.
Nah, definitely not.
No.
But acting her weird for the for this blot. I'm Yorma Rich Nicholson, and here we have
Reese Nicholson, Nora Mercia, and Brother H.
and we have Leornere man
Her.
and Leornere man Reese Davis, and we say thank you. See you later. Happy Solmonaþ Cake Month and happy Æcerblót. If you just want to say farewell, Reese, because you're not even there.
Oh,
There's
hello.
Reese. Hal, drink ale.
Drink ale.